Hi everyone, I just thought I would do a quick video going through the quadratic formula as if you've all sent me in work. I'm kind of starting to see the common mistakes people are making. So just to go through them here. So you'll always be given a quadratic equation. Okay, so what makes it quadratic is the squared. X squared is quadratic. So if you're asked to solve this, you can either factorize it or use minus b formula. Now, usually if you can't factorize, you go to minus b. So writing out the formula, minus b plus or minus. Now here's the bit some people are getting stuck on. That's not an equals, that's plus or minus. Okay, and that's going to be very important towards the end of the question. Square root over all b squared minus 4ac. So that square root goes over all of that. And then this is all over 2a. So that's your formula. You should never write the formula down incorrectly, as you should have it in your notes, and it's going to be in your log tables. You do not need to learn off part. You'll have the exam with you. So now, next thing is to decide what is the value of a, b and c. So you get that from your equation. So the coefficient, so the number in front of the x squared is a, the number in front of the x is b, and then the constant, the normal number, is always c. Now, if there's no number, so here there's no number in front of x squared, there's no number in front of x. You should know by now that that is 1x squared, 1x, okay? It's just not written in, so there's actually ones there. So that means that a is 1, b is 1, and c is minus 12. Okay, so a equals 1, b equals 1, c equals minus 12. Now, what I need to do is I'm going to sub all these in to their place here. So minus b. So minus b, so I'm going to have 1 plus or minus, very important to always write that in. B squared, which is going to be 1 to be squared, minus 4 multiplied by a, which is 1, multiplied by c, which is minus 12. All over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. So now we need to tidy up, so we're going to multiply out our brackets. So minus 1 plus or minus, you can see I'm writing that out every time. 1 squared is 1. Now here's one of the most common mistakes being made and work being sent in to me. Minus times a minus gives you a positive every single time. Minus times a minus brings you back to positive. So we've got minus 4 times 1, which is minus 4. Minus 4 times minus 12 gives me plus 48. Okay, so we're back to positive. All over 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, so now let's add what's underneath the square root. So minus 1 plus or minus 49 all over 2. Okay, so you can put it in the calculator like this, but there is a square root of 49. 49 is a square number. So you can say minus 1 plus or minus 7 all over 2. Okay, so that's it simplified down. Now, here is the part that some people are just either looking past. I don't know if you've watched all the way to the end of the videos or not, but this is where the plus or minus comes in, because this is minus 1 plus 7 or minus 1 minus 7. So you're actually going to split this in two. You have two options. You should always get two answers. So you're going to have minus 1 plus 7 all over 2, or minus 1 minus 7 all over 2. So minus 1 plus 7 is 6 over 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Minus 1 minus 7 more is minus 8 all over 2. 8 divided by 2 gives us minus 4. So there are my two possible answers for x in this equation. Okay, so remember, you're solving this equation here. And when you're solving, your last line should always be x equals x equals. So x equals 3 or x equals minus 4. Okay, so I hope That helps a little bit. So it's just really, really important to remember when you get to the stage, that's minus or plus, plus or minus. It's not an equals. So you must split up your work and find your two separate answers.